Hey, I'm Terri Murphy with the Women's Wisdom Network and here to give you a September update. And wow, can you believe it's September? We're heading into fall, which means, the holidays are right behind that. So got an interesting thought about what our theme is for this month. And I would like to say intentional and purposeful connection. That's what we try to do here at Realty Times is connect you with resources and tips and strategies that are going to help you in everyday life as well as in your real estate profession or whatever your profession happens to be. So what if you had intentional connection? And it can be with a friend that you haven't talked to for a while. It can be a more intentional, focused connection with someone you love. More importantly, it can be with something that loves you, like maybe your favorite pet. But when you're intentional and you're focused, it is the most safe and loving feeling. And I'm saying that from the heart. I just think that we've been so busy and things have been so heavy. Wouldn't it be fun just to give somebody a little hug, even if it's from across the room? It can be a smile. It can be a thank you to that kid stocking the grocery store shelves, because we all know what a challenge that is. Yeah, we're in challenging times. So what? So what's next? I'm saying to you, make it intentional, make it purposeful, load it with joy. And let me tell you what's coming up, speaking of joy, for this month. Well, one of the things that I really enjoy are women who make it happen. And we've got Janet Caudill. She has taken the tiger by the tail. She is about to relaunch, or is in the process of relaunching, Star Power. And for those of you that have been in the business for a while, Star Power was the aggregation of some of the top people across the country long before we had the internet, done by the beloved Howard Brinton. And I can't wait to have her. She does some extraordinary things for her neighborhood as well. We've got Saul Klein, a futurist. Saul was one on the original team for RIN, which is the Realtors Information Network. You now know it as Realtor.com. We were heavily involved in that, and he has some interesting visions for what's coming up in the future of the real estate industry. Cleve Gaddis, one of our favorite master coaches, is going to give us some new tips as we go into the fall to how we create real value. Values is a very subjective thing, but in order for us to get paid, it's not about the transaction, it's about the value. So that one's going to be really interesting. Kathy Schmalin, one of our most favorite beautiful women, former Facebook model of, former the face of Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. Kathy has Quesquardo in Chicago, and she's going to give us a little tip on how to look really great as fall comes up and some of the things we need to know about that. And Darlene Lyons, the superpower who used to be with Brokerage and Speakers Bureau, now vice president with T360 with Stefan Swanepoel. We're hoping to get her to give us a little interview on what's up for T360 as it hits the neighborhood. But in case you missed it, the delightful Nora Crosswaite, who started Stagery, a virtual staging network, was recorded late last month. So was Robert Morris on diversity, the At Home with Diversity course by NAR. And one more from Amy Stair. She was also involved with Star Power, but she's an amazing life coach. She has a terrific organization that profits kids called the Kilimanjaro Kids, KIDZ.com. So I think it's time for you to join us. If you've got someone you really want to connect with, why don't you share that why with us on the Women's Wisdom Network Facebook group community on Facebook. We're there to have conversation, and I like to put things up there that give you some insights and some strategies from other people and other walks of life, but really want to hear from you. So the Women's Wisdom Network Facebook community group, we've launched Realty Times News TV. That's coming forth fairly soon with some really interesting tidbits across the nation. I'm Terri Murphy with the Women's Wisdom Network. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sticking with us in September. We've got good things coming because you know what? In the Bible, it says it came to pass, but it never says it came to stay. So let's do this. I'm Terri Murphy signing off. Take good care this month, and we'll see you in October.